What is up, everybody? We are back with another video, and today, look what we got here, guys. We got a winning day. Man, it feels good, man. It feels great, to get back on track. Um, and I just want to basically break down this trade that I took for y'all today. Um, and basically, low key, I wish I would have got in sooner. But like I said, um, when I woke up, I was kind of already, you know how I wake up. I always wake up like at around 6:30, um, and that's when I look at the charts. So today when I woke up, the move was happening, so I had to act quick. But anyways, yeah, man. As you can see, 789. I took a trade for it was $800 with 10 micros. I went in with 10 micros. And yeah, it was $800, but fees, of course, fees took out, so that's why it's 789.60 because of fees. But yeah, man, this was a $800 trade right here. So let's get into it. So going down to um, yesterday, what we talked about yesterday, price was created a low resistance right here, as you can see, right? So let's hop over to the other one so I can show you. So see, price created a little resistance. As you can see right here, so price again, when it reached this level, the sellers were like, hey, I'm gonna push this down, right? But I noticed that we created a little support on the 15-minute. So every time that it came to this level, right? Every time that it came to this level, buyers were like, no, we're gonna push this, we're gonna push this higher. So I'm like, okay, we could either enter a consolidation zone where price doesn't want to go because when I look in the past, I was like, looks like it's kind of consolidating, jumping off this level and this level. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just see what's going on. So I pulled out Fibonacci, and I realized that it's in this zone right here, right in my And right, as soon as I woke up, like right here is 6:30, 6:30 on this green candle right here. So I'm like, oh my God, it's playing around my zone, my entry zone, because ultimately I wanted to go long. I was biased longs. Um, and plus we even get a trend line break right here, trend line break. So it's just like I was biased longs. Um, so I go down to the 5 minutes, right? Go down to the 5 minute, and I see, okay, what is price showing me right now? What is price showing me on the 5 minute? So I'm like, okay, if price breaks through here with the strong upwards movement, I'm gonna take it. That's what I told myself. I didn't really like my stop loss, but I'm like, we got so much momentum after breaking these highs that we might go and touch this level again. We might go and touch this level again before the sellers try to push it down like previously. So the thing with my strategy, I always look to the left, right? I think you always should be looking to the left to see what price has done. Um, and so I was like, okay, it's jumping off this key level. Look, I think it's gonna go to at least this. I was telling myself at least it's gonna go to these highs. Um, it could go to these highs, but I'm like at least it's gonna go to these highs. So I played it safe, um, and I held. I held for 8 points. But as you can see, we broke here. So I go back to the 15 minute. I'm like, okay, I'm looking, and I'm like, okay. Um, Hold on, sorry guys. And I'm looking, I'm like, okay, if I went in on this candle, I think I went in right here. So I went in like right here. Ooh, probably a little, yeah. I went in right there. My stops were, My stop loss was right there. Actually, I think I went in lower. I think I went on to this high. Yeah. And my stops were right there, and I'm like, okay, I didn't really like my stop loss, right? But I'm like, we got so much momentum. I mean, I went in the middle of this candle because I'm like, the sellers failed to push this down again. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna take this back up. Even looked on the 30 minute. I was like, what's the 30 minute look like? I'm like, oh my gosh, the 30 minute right here broke above this candle right here, broke above this high, and it closed. It closed above. So I'm like, okay, that means price is telling me it definitely wants to go higher. And basically, um, yeah, and I say in how long was that? 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And like 35 minutes, my TP was hit. So less than an hour. And I could have aimed all the way here, got 15 points, got 24 points. It's just crazy that I could have got this, but like I said, I played it safe. I was like, I looked in the past where sellers try to come in, and I'm like, okay, let me just play this safe, right? So yeah, then that's how I got to the this one, and I also pulled out another fib to see if we could get another re-entry. And like I said, when I pulled out this fib, um, price didn't really retrace to where I wanted it to retrace. I wanted it to get a little retrace down here to my yellow zone because that's where I like to trade off of. But I didn't get that, so I missed out on this move. And then after I missed out on this move, um, I just stopped looking at the charts. I just got off the charts, and I'm like, okay, I'm done for the day. I'm not gonna force anything. So yeah, man. So it was pretty cool. Oh, I think market's just open because it doesn't show. Um, but so yeah, man. So look at that, just one trade. We're good starting off this week, and I just wanted to tell you, like, just look at these days, right? So just look, 200, 200, 200, right? So that's what minus. So for this week, I was minus 610, right? For this week, minus 610. This one week right here, um, beats, like, takes out all these losses like this week that I took, right? So that's the importance of risk management. Like, you got to understand risk management because um I took 3 days I lost, right, in a row, right? 3 days, 4 days actually, 4 days in a row. I have lost, right? Every time I took a trade, I lost 4 days in a row. But when I took that first trade, right? That first trade, actually, it was Wednesday when I took a winning trade. But um, when I took this one today, it's like it counted for all these losses. So it's just a importance of risk management, man, and just trying to pass this account. Right now, I mean, right now it's just look at all these losing days, and then you see one fat green candle. I mean, that's the importance of risk management. Average winning trade 389, average losing trade 182. It's good. That's really good. So I just want to keep it like that, right? I want to keep my losses smalls and my winners big. Um, so so yeah, man. That's that's it for today. Really short and simple. The market gave me an opportunity. I executed it, and yeah, I just wanted to come here and tell y'all, like, hey, man. Um, yeah, I was on a rough losing streak. I really was, as you can see from my previous videos. I was really on a losing streak, and I was struggling hard to be like, oh my, like, really struggling, just, you know. And the purpose I make these videos is for y'all to see, what goes down really inside of a trader, like what a trader thinks, how a trader deals with this, to give y'all some insight of what the reality is. So that's why I do these videos. And also, for me to look back and see, okay, what do I do this day? How do I get better and stuff like that. Um, it's my own, like, little personal journal, I guess you could say. But yeah, man, so I'm super excited, super stoked. I don't want euphoria to get into my head now. Just come back tomorrow, more disciplined than ever, more disciplined than ever, and see if the market will give me an opportunity tomorrow to capitalize on it. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and comment if you learned something new, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and always remember that Jesus loves you. Peace.